Oh, it just feels like hockey weather out there, and we've got a good one here in store for you tonight. American Hockey League action. I cannot wait to drop the puck. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Admirals get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Grand Rapids looks to break out in their own end. With some open space at center. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Quick shot! Oh, fantastic save by Noonan!
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Picked up along the boards by Stastny. And he moves it up to Ullinen. And he gives it over to Denisenko. The Admirals gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it to Dermott. Sends it over to Dries. Grand Rapids has it against the half wall. Quick feed to Dries. And he makes the save. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Grand Rapids goes to work in the offensive zone. Oh, he makes the save. Just not enough to keep it out. Great reach with the poke check. Slides it to Denisenko. Tosses it to Ullinen. Turning to the front of the net. Scores! And they are on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent, and when you're aggressive and you are urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in. It's not necessarily about how hard the shot is. It's the placement, and this is upper blocker, top cheddar. It's just a beauty.
No easy feat trying to take over midway through the season here, Cheryl, but they got their first goal with the new head coach.
Well, anytime you come in mid-season, it's a difficult spot to be in, no question about it, James. He didn't have an off-season, and really it's about some patchwork here because there's a lot of problems, a lot of issues with this group that need to be fixed. So he's really just hoping that he can reset the temperature, they buy into his strategies, and they can get their foot in the right direction.
Grand Rapids has had a lot of jump in their step here, putting a lot of pucks on net, but they still trail early in the first. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Hammers him in the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Intercepted. And now he moves it to Svechkov. Attack along the boards. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Admirals win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And he takes the dish to his teammate. Sends it to the middle, and it's blocked from behind the net. And not much on that one. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Takes the feed at center and moves forward. The Griffins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Tries. Takes a shot. Denies him with the save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Griffins have had more scoring chances, but they still trail early in this opening frame. Grand Rapids wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. Big time stop there.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Puts it on net, and the puck makes off the glove. Looks to pass it to Lucchini. Gaining momentum up along the side. Grand Rapids has it behind the cage. Danielson's lugging the puck. Milwaukee's got control of it now from their own end. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Gives them nothing in front.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Grabbed along the boards by DeLeo. Puck grabbed by Ottenbright. Milwaukee's got a hold of it against the wall. And now he tries to get it across to DeLeo. Handles the puck at the point. Picked up along the wall by Kamal. Taken by Strongis. Gaining momentum along the boards. Here's a chance. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Scrum along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by DeLeo. And now it's grabbed by Weissblatt. The Admirals move to the offensive zone. Kimmelin's got the puck. Shot! Stops that one. Angles it over to Fleury. Into the offensive end now. No room for that one to get through. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Noonan. The Griffins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Works it across to Johansson. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. To the blue line to Fleury. Oh, that goes off the post. What a chance right there. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. With possession along the wall. Puck picked up by Danielson. Tries to feed it over to Strongis. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. There's a shot, and that goes off. The glove play continues here. Taken along the wall by Wilsby. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Griffins gain possession. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Puts it in deep. Takes the feed. Milwaukee's got it in their own zone. Takes a shot with the stop.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
And that's broken up by Lombardi. Fires it. Gets a glove on it to make the save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Grand Rapids is looking to even things up here in the first as they trail despite outshooting them. The Admirals win the defensive zone faceoff. Pass it up ahead. Slides the pass over to Dermott. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Quick pass to Mazur. Milwaukee's looking to break out.
towards the bench, but you can clearly see that he is not 100%.
Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Milwaukee's clearly had a few energy drinks prior to puck drop because they're already up by a pair here in the first.
It's always great to see a team come out and play with desperation, not just at the end of the game. There's been urgency to their step and a lot of pace to their play.
Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. Let's move to the middle and scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Past the midway mark in this period, the Admirals now lead by 3. Here's a short pass to Stastny. And he takes the feed. Grabs the puck. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Moves it to Dennis Simko. Denies him in front.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Grand Rapids has the puck in their own end. Skates across the blue line. Here's a shot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. And there's the save of the play.
Well, let's face it, James, you're getting blown out in the game. You're really trailing. It's deflating. It's very deflating. You don't know how to get back in it. So often, sometimes you just start hitting things, trying to physically engage yourself and seeing if you can spark something anywhere.
Grand Rapids come out here with a lot of jump in the first, but they still trail despite out-shooting them. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. And he makes the save on that play. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. And he comes up with it.
Stasny's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
The Admirals have it against the wall. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. The Griffins gain possession along the wall. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Mutter's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
This is an easy and obvious call to make. I mean, the official's right there, James. What are you doing? You're going to extend your arms away from your body. You're going to sit for 2 minutes.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the faceoff, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
Dumps it into the O-zone. The Griffins have it from their own end. Slides the puck across. And he takes the pass. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Passes it to Lombardi. The Griffins gain the zone. Shot! Grabs it with the glove. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Danielson's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Griffins win the draw. Quick pass across to Svechkov. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Sends a pass over. Too much congestion, blocks the shot.
Oh, he stopped it! How did he do that? I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team then got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Quick feed to Svechkov.
Noonan's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you outwill your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
Fires it on net. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out. Drills him. Oh, what a stop with the kick save. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
That's a great job on the power play. Maybe could have had a little net front presence in order to screen the goaltender. As you know, the goaltender came up huge there with all those chances.
Gets the puck in deep. Grand Rapids looks to get things going now with the puck. Takes the feed. Milwaukee's got the puck now. Through center along the wing. Fires it into the offensive zone. Grand Rapids has possession of the puck. Feeds it over. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Noonan. And that's stolen by Strongis. Sneaks by the poke check. The Admirals take over on possession. Takes the pass. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And a great save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
Grand Rapids would love to even things back up here before this first intermission as they have been trailing despite outshooting them. Tries, wins possession in the defensive zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. And makes the routine save.
And Noonan's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Grand Rapids moves ahead with the puck. Tiptoes around the poke check. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment.
Fans, take a look at our scoreboard as we acknowledge tonight's special groups in attendance.
Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. Grand Rapids plays it against the boards. And he makes the save with ease. Grand Rapids still has lots of time in this one, but they continue to trail despite numerous scoring opportunities. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And now he angles it across to Denisenko. And that one's stolen at center ice. Moves it quickly over to Danielson. A chance! And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Milwaukee's got a 3-0 lead. They have been in control right from the start. The Admirals win the draw here in their own end. Quick pass to Denisenko. Into the attacking end. Shot! Turns it aside with the glove.
Jack's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Grand Rapids wins that face-off at center. Here's a chance. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Passing through it. Another pass. Shot right in the breadbasket for the save. The Griffins have it now. Here's a short pass to Mazur. And they send it right back to him. The Griffins will play it from the defensive zone. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Milwaukee's got the puck along the boards. The Admirals gain possession in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Puck dumped in. The Griffins gain control of the puck. Mazur's got the puck in his own zone. Loses the coverage there. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Huge steal in his own end. Shakes himself free. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing.
Jack's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat. Great A, and he makes the stop.
Shuts him down.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Takes it across the blue line. Milwaukee's got the puck against the half wall. Makes the save. Puck scooped up by Legisson. Sends the pass over. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Grand Rapids plays it along the wing. Milwaukee's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it to Carr. And now it's to England. The Admirals will play it in their own end. Dumps it in. The Griffins gain control of the puck against the wall. And now he passes it to Becker. Slides the puck over. Weisblatt's picking up steam. The Griffins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Passes on over to Finney. Pass to Dermott. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Drives to the paint. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that pulled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. That's a beautiful goal. How about the pass, too? Distributed perfectly for him to be able to one-time that puck and just powder it. But it goes off the post. He's lucky that that found the back of the net.
The Griffins desperately needed that, and Cheryl, I know I sound like Captain Obvious on that one.
Well, 2-goal deficit is certainly better than a 3-goal deficit, James. I know I'm Captain Obvious as well there. But finding a way to get it done, there's a lot of time left in this game for them to claw their way back in. It just takes one to reset the sail.
Directs it on over to Kamel. Takes it across the blue line. Quick shot! Oh, close save and a beauty! Handles the pass. Gives it right back. The Griffins have the puck in the corner. And that's intercepted by Wilsby. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Grand Rapids has had plenty of opportunities up to this point here in the second, but they've got to find a way to create scoring opportunities in those danger zones in order to get back into this. Handles the puck. Quick feed to Olinder. Grand Rapids with possession in their own zone. Milwaukee's got a hold of the puck now. Sends a pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop.
And Noonan's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Milwaukee's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Griffins scoop it up along Right to the crease. Stones him in front.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Milwaukee's got it in their own zone.
Well, he's got the puck on his stick now, and you know he's looking for the hat trick, James.
Big time stop there.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Stops them cold. Milwaukee's gained possession along the boards. Knocks the puck loose. Here they come up along the wing. Slides it across. And he's got the answer for that one.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Milwaukee's got the puck near the back end. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Grand Rapids plays it along the boards. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow!
Key rules in the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit.
The Griffins trail here in period number 2, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort. All sorts of scoring chances. Toledo's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Grand Rapids takes possession along the wall. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Well, you play the game differently depending on the situation, and when you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
And that pass attempt is deflected. The Griffins cross the blue line and are on the attack. The Admirals gain possession along the wall. Tries to get it to Bjork. Gains the zone from the right side. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Here's a feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Jack's been outstanding tonight, really standing on his head and giving his team a chance. Desperation save. Look at this sequence here, James. I mean, everyone in front of him has to find a way to clear that puck and give the guy a break.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Milwaukee's got a 3-1 lead. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Look out. Here they come on the attack. Denied by the puck stopper. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. And off the draw, they win possession. And he coughs it up with the pass. Milwaukee's got the puck in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Carr. Sent into the offensive zone. The Griffins have it against the wall. Slides it over to Becker. Milwaukee's got possession at center. Takes a shot with the stop. The Griffins have it now. Moves the puck. Johansson's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. Milwaukee's got it along the wall. Turned aside with the glove. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. The Griffins have had their chances, but they still trail late in the second. The Admirals win that offensive zone face-off. Big play inside the defensive zone. Grand Rapids jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Sends it in front, and that's stopped. Picked up along the boards by Ullinen. Quick pass to Danielson. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Nice zone entry on the left side. Receives the pass. And a great save. Jacks opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Admirals have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Tries, wins the draw on their own end. The Griffins move it ahead. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Turns them away. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. One party's won the draw. Too many bodies in the way. Shuts him down. And he takes the feed. Here we go on man rush. Trying to engage a little physicality here. The Griffins have it from their own end. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
The Griffins will look to build on some momentum here before the period closes out after that goal.
They need to continue that momentum as it nears the end of the second, and they want to carry that energy into the intermission. Real important that they can have an opportunity to collect themselves and come out strong in the third.
Big time stop there. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. The Griffins have had more opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And that's deflected off someone in front. Oh, a true warrior to block that. Scrum along the boards. Milwaukee's got the puck.
Svechkov's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through the shooter.
Glove save. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. In the final moments of this period, Grand Rapids has really picked up the tempo over the last few minutes, but they still need another goal to tie. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Slides it diagonally to Danielson. Milwaukee's got possession here in the neutral zone. Grand Rapids looks to move the puck from their own end. They've got numbers here. Takes the puck. What a steal in his own end. Headman pass.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Grabbed along the board by Trice. Blast from the point. And that banks off a stick. Here's a short pass to Trice. Rips it. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around.
Or listen to the online simulcast at home or on your smartphone.
Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
The Griffins have had a strong 40 minutes of play, James. I mean, they've owned possession time, and that's a valuable number to look at. But where is that possession time? And a lot of it's been in the O-zone. Now they got to capitalize. They're only trailing by 1. There's lots of game left.
Handles the pass at center. The Admirals take possession in the defensive end. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Ulanen's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
Grand Rapids is set to go back to work on the power play.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
And he takes the dish. Picked up along the wall by Trask. Marino stick handling in his own zone. And they get the puck out. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Puts it on net. Milwaukee's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Dishes it off. Here he is. Puts it on net. Scores! And the power play pays off as we are back to even in this one.
This was so efficient. They kept the PK guessing, and when you do that, you can run multiple options, James. They made them vulnerable, and they capitalized. Having another look at it on the replay, we can see that he got a piece of it, but just not enough, and it squeaks through to the net.
Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Grand Rapids wins it. The Admirals gain possession. Steps in all of that. Puck sent over to Stastny. The Admirals have it now. Makes us scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Ullanen. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. And he captures that one with the glove.
Anunen's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Grand Rapids has played well tonight, but have struggled in the goal-scoring department despite numerous good looks on net. Milwaukee's got the win off that draw. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Moves it to Denisenko. Driving right to the front. Bad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Good hit to buff him off the puck. Coughs it up on the play. Here's the chance on the attack. Stones him with the blocker. Angles it over to Denisenko. He carries the puck up along the wing. Denisenko's got it along the wing. Breaks up the play by getting in front of it. Pass across to Strongis. Here's a shot. And that's off target as it hits a body. And he sends it across to Denisenko.
Ulonen's so effective in the O-zone. I mean, he knows how to put the puck to the net. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Takes a shot. Gets in front of it.
Ulonen's puck possession has been outstanding tonight, and anytime he's had the puck on his stick, he's made things happen, and that's a sign of a great hockey player, because it's also a sign of good IQ. He knows how to scan, he knows how to process, he takes what's given in terms of distribution, but also not afraid to shoot the puck. I love the layers to his game, James, the reason he's got multiple points tonight.
Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Gets the glove on it. From the left side, takes the pass. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Fires it, and he gets a piece of that one and denies it. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Oh, that's off the blocker. What a stop by Noonan. Works it across to Fleury. And that's blocked from someone in front.
Parr's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Grand Rapids has it in the defensive end. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Oh, a little catburger-like play with the stick. Nicely done. And he was ready for that save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Carr's a fierce competitor who wants to stay in the game, James, but if you look back at this last sequence where he's injured, you know that he's really struggling and laboring and needs to make his way to the bench.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Milwaukee's clinging to this 4-3 lead. The Admirals win the draw. Grand Rapids has possession of it now. Scooped up along the wall by Dermott. And some good footwork to kick it away. The Griffins gain control of the puck against the wall. Quick feed to Mazur. The Admirals look to start the transition game. Takes the feed. Through pass ahead. The Griffins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Lombardi. Here's a shot, and there's the save.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You got to like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James, but finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
The Griffins' enemy is starting to become the clock as they still trail here in the third, despite several scoring chances. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Slides it back to the blue line. Comes up with the stop. The Admirals gain control of the puck. Looks to get the puck over to Stastny. Gaining steam here on the attack. Handles that one. And he takes the feed. Puck grab by Mazur. Shot! And he makes a save there. Shot! And he comes up with a glove save. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Dries knows he has a point streak going here, and when the puck's on your stick and you're feeling that confident, you direct everything to the net, and sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes it's just skill.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Milwaukee's got a one-goal lead here. They're up 4-3. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Quick pass to Stastny. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Oh, fantastic stop there. Feeds it on over to Fleury. Nice zone entry from the left. Here's a short pass to Dries. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Moves it to Millsby. Moves the puck to Kamel. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Grand Rapids has the puck. Textbook poke check by Kamel. Fires it on net. Denied by the goaltender. Here's a shot, and he comes up big again. The Ice Hogs are up next according to the league's schedule makers, and no love lost between these two sides. Tickets still available. Should be a good one. The Griffins still trail in this third period despite numerous scoring opportunities. Lombardi's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. With the blast! Just wide! From the point, they take control of it. Too much traffic in the lane. Sends it over to Svechkov. Quick feed to Carr. And that's poked away. And now it's over to Mazur. Rocks him on the play. Into the corner of the attacking area. Milwaukee's got possession of the puck.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Scrum along the wall. Milwaukee's got a hold of the puck now. Taken along the wall by Ullinen. Here's a shot. Oh, he stopped that rocket. The Griffins move the puck into the defensive zone. Shot. Scores on the rebound. It's buried.
execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
A timeout has been called at ice level, and can totally understand why after giving up those 2 goals.
Oh, yeah, you really want to settle it down here. 2 quick goals, that's 2 quick strikes, and you want to make sure there's not a third, and you don't let the game get away from you here. So reset, refocus, remind your players of defensive structure, and get to work.
And now he moves it to Danielson. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Uses the force on that hit. Grand Rapids is across the line and in the offensive zone. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Danielson. Feeds the puck to Fleury. Grand Rapids on the attack. The Admirals gain possession in their own end. Slides the puck over to Ottenbreit. And now he tries to get it across to Denisenko. Grand Rapids has possession of the puck. And he takes the pass. Quick pass to Tries. Shot! Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on.
Fleury's had a tough time around the net tonight, James. It's hitting the bar. He's got to find a way to cash in, with his hands. At some point, if he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in.
Here's a short pass to Tries.
But when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they convert it on it. There it is, and he's leading his team in goals for a reason, James. He's got a real knack for the net and uncanny ability to disguise his shot.
The Griffins have gone in front at a critical time here in this one. It's a 1-goal game here in the third.
Well, it's exactly where they want to be, right? They have the lead, and they want to close this out. They're going to need to stay aggressive, stay on the puck, and not give any opportunities to their opponent.
And he's got that one. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And that caroms off a body in the lane. A chance. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Moves the puck along the half wall. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Stastny.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Sends a pass over. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. The Admirals will play it through the neutral zone. Here they come on the attack. Here's a chance. Close save.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Tries, wins the draw inside his defensive zone. Passes it over. And he had the answer on that one. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Grand Rapids is looking to bring it home here as they have been the dominant team offensively tonight, and they continue to lead late in the third. Moves it to Stastny. Feeds it to Hulinen. Here they are on the attack. Grand Rapids has it behind the cage. Quick feed to Tries. And now he angles it across to Danielson. That's not going to fool him. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Here in the late going of the frame, 1-goal game here. 5-4 is where we sit. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Admirals take it across the blue line. And the goaltender piece of it to keep it out of the net. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Prize has it in their own end. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Feeds it across. Picked up by Ullinen. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Denisenko. Denies him with a save. Slides the puck down low. Takes a shot. And he was ready for that one. And now he passes up to Danielson. Shot. Oh, slick work with the glove by Noonan. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Tries this one to draw. They'll go to work offensively. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Takes the feed. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. And he sidesteps the check there. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Wilsby. And now it's over to Carr. And that's offside, stopping the play. The Griffins lead it late in this third period. Svechkov's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Milwaukee's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. A shot at the empty net. Scores into the empty net. Connor, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah, this was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net. You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
Grand Rapids gets the empty netter, and I think that one pretty much wraps this one up. But boy, did they work for that one.
Yeah, let's call a spade a spade. They earned this game. They pushed their opponent into a vulnerable spot. They had to pull their goaltender, and they capped it off with the empty netter.
Grabs the puck in the slot, and that shot gets caught in traffic. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Kamel. And will play on as that goes off the outside of the post.
Milwaukee's starting to generate more chances. This is exactly what you want. When the game is close, you have to find a way to get it back to equal. This one goes off the pipe, but they can't get frustrated. Just continue to pump away.
Scores! It's a hat trick.
I think that means 1, 2, 3, doesn't it, James? He fills the net multiple times because he's in and around it. Sometimes you have those kind of days where nothing can go wrong. Tonight's his. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Grand Rapids is all smiles on the bench tonight, where almost everything they put on net seems to go in, and they lead big time here in this third. And that's all she wrote from this one tonight. Missoula's hat trick leads the way en route to victory tonight.
Yeah, he got himself in good position, didn't he? He's a pure goal scorer, and he didn't disappoint tonight.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and we will see you next time from ringside.